What your Subnautica base location says about you. The Lost River. There's a lot of sub-biomes in the Lost River, so I'm gonna take guesses for the type of player to set up at each. If you requested I do the Lost River, I'm guessing you live at the Cove Tree, probably right here for your thermal power source. Or at least that's what I do. The Cove Tree is pretty cool, and I'm guessing just because you live here you're dedicated to getting your playthrough done, but you might just enjoy the scenery, and I don't blame you. The Bone Fields would be my second guess for the player setting up nearby Ghost Leviathans and the Gargantuan Fossil. I'm guessing you don't fear Leviathans anymore if you set up here, especially since it's not a very practical location, and it seems you are just making a base to observe Leviathans dead or alive. The Junction sub-biome is interesting, since it's right after facing the ghost at the Bone Fields, but it directly leads into the Cove Tree. I'm going to assume you made a base here to recover after getting your vehicle past the ghost as some form of recharge station, maybe to stop and repair your vehicle or power it up. Otherwise, I have no idea. Maybe you just think it looks cool. You probably hate the Bloop Leviathan mod though, just because of this single Leviathan spawn right in your way. Now next is the Ghost Forest, which I think is actually quite underrated as a sub-biome. I think it looks great. I'm guessing you either chose to live here because of the scenery, probably in the upper area for the ghost to watch nearby as well, or you set up here because you travel into the Northern Blood Kelp, making this your entrance base. The Ghost Canyon sub-biome is a pretty boring location in my opinion, unless you are choosing to set up here to watch the distant ghost at the Bone Fields, or maybe the ancient fossil. This would be my last guess that someone is living here specifically, out of everywhere in this biome. You're either taking things slow and have a base just outside here, maybe not actually in the deep Grand Reef, but somewhere above it, or you wanted to just try out a new location for this playthrough. Lastly, there's the two corridor biomes. I can only guess you live here because you have a base nearby the entrances of the Lost River, the mountains, and the regular Blood Kelp. In the case of the mountains corridor, if there's anywhere to get ahead of your playthrough and finish progression as quick as possible, I expect you to take this path for the easy access route to the lava zones and the nearby research facility. Overall, for the Lost River, I'm guessing you like to take things slow in your playthrough and don't want to just get the entire game over and done with in 3 hours. This base probably isn't going to be your top priority as long as it gets the essentials of power, a moon pool maybe, and probably a food source set up for when you get here. What biome should I cover next? As always, like and follow for more.